So the first step is create customer account group. For that, go to SPRO, their SAP reference IMG, financial accounting, accounts receivable and accounts payable, and then select this customer accounts, master data, preparations for creating customer master data, and then click on this define account groups with screen layout. Now here, you have to click on new entries. What I'll do is I'll just give the account group name same as the company code, and then I'll provide the description. If you observe in the screen, a check mark is present for one-time customer. We use this check mark when we want to specify whether this account group is used for one-time customers. A one-time customer is the one with whom you only conduct the business once or rarely are recorded. Here, I'll not use this check mark. We also have a field called output determination procedure. We use this particular field when we are configuring the communication information related to the customer, that is, whether he prefers to receive the communication via email or fax or messages, etc. This is normally done by sales and distribution consultants as they are responsible for generating the sales document and the sales invoice. Now select the general data and click on Expand Field Status button. Here we can see the tabs available in general data, and I can also see all the tabs that will be displayed under the general data. In general data, I can see different tabs like address, communication, control, etc. And now I'll just click on this back button. When I click on this back button, the system will navigate me to a previous screen. From this screen, I'll just double click on this company code data. Here, I can see the different tabs available under company code data. And now, I'll just double click on this account management. Okay, I'll double click on this account management. Here, I can see the individual fields under the tab account management. From this screen, I can manage the individual fields. And here I have got 4 options, that is suppress, required, optional and display. Now I'll press on back button to come back to our previous screen, and if I double click on the sales data, I can see the different tabs present under it. Okay, here I'll just double click on sales. When I double click on sales, I can manage the fields under the sales tab. And then again I'll come back and I'll click on save button. Now, we have created the customer account group. What we have done, we have created the customer account group. Our next configuration is creating the number range for the customer accounts. Creating the number range for customer accounts. I'll use the back button to come back to SAP Easy Access screen. Now, I'll use the menu path, that is from SPRO, I'll go to SAP reference IMG, then financial accounting, account receivable and account payable. Here, I'll select this customer accounts, master data, and then preparations for creating the customer master data. And now, I'll click on create number ranges for customer accounts. Here, click on the change interval button. So what I'll do is I'll just insert the number interval by looking at an empty range. For that, I'll just click on the insert line button and I'll give the interval number as AB and from and to as 9 followed by 5 zeros to 9 followed by 2 zeros and 3 nines. Okay? And then I'll just click on the save button. When I click on the save button, then we will receive the information message and then we can press enter. Now what we have done, we have created the number interval. What we have just done, we have just created the number interval. After creating the number interval, the next step is to assign the number interval to account group which we have just created. For that, I'll use the back button to come back to SAP Easy Access screen from here. Done? Yes. Here, go to SPRO, their SAP reference IMG. Here, I'll select this financial accounting. Under financial accounting, it is accounts receivable and accounts payable. Then customer accounts, master data. Then preparations for creating the customer master data. And finally, click on this assign number ranges to customer account groups, wherein I'll just click on this position button and I'll enter the account group. I'll enter the account group as ABCC and I'll just hit enter. Okay. Here, I'll assign my number range AB to account group ABCC and then I'll just save the settings. Now, the next configuration is maintaining the number range for the customer documents DA, DR and DZ. From here, I'll use the back button to come back to SAP Easy Access screen. From here, I'll just go to SPRO, SAP Reference IMG, Financial Accounting Global Settings. And here, I'll select the document header. And finally, I'll go to this Define Document Types. Here, click on the position button and enter the document type DA and hit enter. Here, double-click on the document type DA. Once you double-click on the document type DA, the system will navigate us to the new screen, wherein the number range is maintained as 16. Here, the number range maintained is 16. Now, we have to maintain the number range 16. For that, click on the number range information button and type the company code as ABCC and click on change interval button. Now click on the insert interval button, wherein the interval number is 16-2017. Okay, and here enter the range and then just save it. Okay, when you save it, you will get some information. Okay, ignore the information window by just pressing the enter key. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, now we have maintained the number range information for the document type DA. Now we have to repeat the same process for the document type DR and DZ. We just maintain the number range information for which document type? For DA. And the simple thing is we have to just repeat the same process for the document type DR and DZ. Use the back button to come back to our previous, that is document type screen. And now click on position button and enter the document type DR and hit enter. Here, double click on the document type DR and you have to see what is the number range maintained. The number range maintained is 18. Now we have to maintain the number range 18. For that, you have to click on the number range information button. Guys, I'll mute my microphone and perform this step as it is. Same as previous configuration. Okay? So now we have completed the number range configuration for DA and DR. We are left with the document type DZ. But if you remember, we have already maintained the number range configuration for the document type DZ during our previous learning activity on Open Items Management incoming payment scenario. Do you remember that? Just let's verify the same, okay? For that, just click on the position button and enter the document type DZ and hit enter. And now double click on the document type DZ. Here the number range which is maintained is 14. For that, click on the number range information button and type the company code as ABCC and click on change interval button. And here we can verify that the number range configuration for the interval 14 is already existing. After this configuration, the next step is defining the tolerance groups for the customer and vendor payments. So what is the next step? It is all about defining the tolerance group for customer and vendor payments. For this, we have to go to SPRO, their SAP reference IMG, Financial Accounting, here accounts receivable and account payable, business transaction, incoming payments, manual outgoing payments, and finally under this manual outgoing payments, I'll click on this define tolerances. Or else you can always use the T code also. If you remember, you can use the T code also. So what is the T code for this? It is OBA3. Here, if you observe the title, it says that the customer or vendor tolerances overview. That means for vendors and customer payments, it is the same configuration window. Okay? Now just click on the new entries button and enter your company code and leave all the remaining entries as blank. I'll explain each and every fields during our separate sessions on tolerance group. Now just click on the save button. The next step is creating the GL accounts. What we have to do? We have to create the GL accounts. For that, first let's create the account receivable GL account. This is an asset account. We all know that this is an asset account. For that, I'll just enter /n in the command field and just hit enter so that it just can go to SAP Easy Access screen. From here, I'll use the T code FS00. Or else you can also use the menu path that is from SAP Easy Access. It is accounting, financial accounting, general ledger, master records, GL accounts, individual processing, and then centrally. Here, expand the asset account group. And then right click on provision for commission account and click on copy. And then enter the new account number and just hit enter. Now rename the account description as account receivable GL account and make sure that it is balance sheet account. Okay, you have to make sure that it is balance sheet account. Now click on the control data tab. When you click on this control data tab, we'll get a new screen and here you need to observe this. The account receivable GL account is the reconciliation account. So the reconciliation account can never be selected as only balances in local currency and can never be selected as open item management. So I'll just remove the check mark of these fields. There is one more setting. You need to select the recon account type as customers. If I don't select the recon account type as customer account, then this account cannot become the reconciliation account and I cannot assign in our customer master data. Only if I select here, then only I will be able to assign this account as reconciliation account in customer master data. Here we have got sort key that is 001 and here I'll just leave it as it is. And now click on Create Bank Interest tab. You need to set the field status group as G067. This is actually the standard field status group for all your reconciliation accounts. Okay? And now you have to save it. After this, I need to create another account for credit sales under account group income. For that, I'll just copy the existing commission received account, expand the account group income and right click on commission received account and select copy. And now give a new account number and just hit enter. Here, rename the account name to credit sales. What you have to do? You have to rename the account name to credit sales and now verify that all the field values are correct. Since I copied from the commission received account, the settings will be same. So just click on the save button. After the configuration, the system is now ready for creating the customer. To create the customer from FI, you either can use the T code FD01 or as always, you can use the menu path. Now I'll take you from the menu path. Enter the /n in command screen and hit enter. So this will take us to the SAP Easy Access screen. So here from SAP Easy Access screen, accounting, financial accounting, accounts receivables, master records and double click on create. When you double click on the create, the system will navigate us to the new window. Now for the account group, select the account group which you have created. Okay, here I'll select as ABCC and now enter the company code. For the customer number, you just leave it blank because we have not created any as of now and we have the customer number to be created automatically once we save it. So click on continue button or press the enter key in the keyboard. When you hit the enter key in the keyboard, the system will again navigate us to the new screen wherein the create customer general data screen will be opened. So in this screen, we maintain the customer details and create as master record. All the fields are just self-explanatory. I'll just select as company name Amazon. What I'll do, I'll just select the company name as Amazon and enter the address like country India and I'll enter my mobile number. Yes, we also have other fields like control data, payment transaction, marketing, unloading points, export data, contact person and else. As you can see, literally you can save as much important data as possible as required by the business. In case if the fields provided are not sufficient, SAP also provides the option for us to create a new field as well with the help of an ABAP consultant. Yes, of course, with the help of an ABAP consultant. After filling the address tab in the general data screen, click on company code data button. What you have to do, you have to click on company code data button. Observe here, it is very much important. Under the tab account management, for the field of Recon account, click on the input field in Recon account and click on F4 button to see the list of available Recon accounts. Here we can see account receivable GL account which we just created. Correct, right? We can see the account receivable GL account which we just created. Now double click on the Recon account to make the entry in the field. Here also we have other tabs like payment transactions, correspondence and insurance. So guys, we'll explore these fields based on our topics as and when required in this course. Now I'll just click on the save button. So what we have done just now is we have created our customer using the T code FD01 and assigned the account receivable GL account in the customer master data. Like this, I can also create any number of customers. So here, let me create one more customer and assign the GL account of account receivable. For that, I'll just press the enter key again from the screen. Enter the customer details. Here, I'll enter the name as ePay and maintain the address, phone number, email, and now I'll click on this company code data button. Here, I'll assign the Recon account field as account receivable GL account and then I'll click on the save button. So guys, now we have done the configuration as SAP consultant. In the next video, let's test the configuration and post the journal entries as an end user.